Hello friends, my name is Richard Garay and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we'll be making a quick and easy stationery holder with cards. We'll be using Stampin' Up!'s card and envelope pack, garden greeting stamp set, chocolate chip ink, stays on black ink, jumbo eyelets, scallop punch, 1 3/4 circle punch, the crocodile, taffeta ribbon and writing hood red, as well as your cutter and scorer. If you're ready, let's get to work. Alright stampers, let's get started. So again, for this project I'm using the card and envelope set. The card and envelope set has the card already scored for you, so all we have to do is just fold our score. For this project, what I did was I added a piece of pink pirouette cardstock to the bottom. I stamped my background with pink pirouette and writing hood red. I've also pre-stamped with stays on black onto red writing hood red cardstock as well as pink pirouette cardstock, and I cut out my pieces. And I'll show you how to do the leaves in a little bit. So let's get started with the actual holder. For this, you'll need your cutter and scorer. You'll remove your cutting blade, and we'll get our 12 by 12 piece of craft cardstock. Of course, you can use whatever color cardstock you need depending on the cards that you'll be making, but I chose to use craft. So we're gonna bring in our cardstock and bring it to 6 inches. We're gonna score it in half, so at 6 inches. We're gonna turn it around, score it at half again. So now we've got 4 pieces. Let's fold our scores using our bone folder to give us a nice crisp edge. And we're gonna fold it again. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to grab our cardstock, bring our cutter back, and put in our cutting blade. So we'll remove the scoring blade and we'll put in the cutter. And so we need to bring this back, and we're going to bring the 2 marks where we scored at half on both sides to the 1/2 inch mark. So we've got the 1/2 inch mark here, and we've got the 1/2 inch mark here. So we're gonna align those two to the 1/2 inch, and then we're gonna cut at that point. We're gonna bring the other side, do the same thing, line it to 1/2 inch, line this corner to 1/2 inch, and cut. So that'll give us the little diamond shape there on the top. All right, so now what we're gonna do, and the reason why we did that is because we're gonna bring in our scallop punch. And because our scallop punch has a bit of an indent, this will give us enough space to come in. So just bring the corner of your scallop punch to the last score line and start cutting your scallops all the way to the top. Now I won't do the whole thing for you because I have one pre-done already, but you see how it kind of brings it all the way to the edge. So this is the one that I have pre-done for you. So I've already got it pre-scored on all sides, and what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in and fold it out. So this is going to be your stationery holder. So your cards can go on one side and your envelopes can go on the other. And I'll show you how to close this up in a minute. So let's remove the cutter. Just to add a little bit more to this, we're going to sponge the edges a little bit. Okay, so we've got our chocolate chip ink. Sorry about that. And we're gonna grab some of the ink, sponge the edges just to showcase the scallop a little bit more. All right, we're gonna do that on both sides. All right, again, this is just to showcase the scallop a little bit more against the craft. We're gonna grab our crocodile, and using the largest cutter, we're gonna place it right in the 1/2 mark. So we'll remove this guy a little bit more. So at the 3/16 of an inch, we'll put this guy there. And we're gonna make our hole through all 4 pieces. So right about there, we'll make our mark. We'll grab our jumbo eyelets, and we'll set them not together. Make sure you do 1 on each side. So let's turn this guy around, sorry. one on the other side as well. So now you've got the mark here for your two pieces. All right, we're gonna grab a piece of taffeta ribbon and we're gonna kind of figure out how much we need here, because this is what's gonna hold our holder together. Using our ribbon scissors, we'll just cut this down and we'll thread the ribbon through the eyelets. Oops. All right, so we'll thread those two, and then we'll make a nice little bow here. So double knot, and then if you wanted to, you can add a little bow just to give it that finishing touch. All right, so we've added a little bow here. We'll snip the sides. Okay, so we're gonna embellish this a little bit. Again, I've already pre-cut and pre-stamped and cut some of these embellishment pieces. So we'll add the big one on here first. And then we'll add some of these other pieces, kind of hold our ribbon in place. Again, if you pinch your dimensionals in the center, it should be a lot easier to remove. All right, so now we've got some pieces on here to decor the front of our stationery holder. All right, so now let me show you how to do those leaves. I'm gonna grab a piece of Kiwi Kiss cardstock, and I'm gonna punch a couple of these larger circles out of the 1 3/4 inch, and just bring the circles back in to make like these half moons type deals. And then that's how we get the little leaves that will embellish our piece here. So we're gonna do a couple more. All right, so now we've got our pieces. Let's adhere those together with a little bit of mono. So we'll add them there. This guy's already got a little bit there, so here we go. All right, so we've got some of these cute little embellishments on there. And so that's just a quick and easy way to make a stationery holder. Then you can place your cards in one side and your envelopes on your other side. I've also pre-stamped the envelopes, and they'll go on the back side. And so it'll hold both your cards and envelopes. So really quick and easy. You've got a cute little stationery holder that you can give your hostess as a gift, or friends or family or whatnot. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope I see you again soon.